right, so I'm hitting lead off here today. Let's get right into the action. We're going to start things off down in Atlanta, where the Phillies, of course, are in town for Game 2 of that series. My best bet for this game, let's take the bullpens out of it. I'm going to take the Phillies' first 5 innings coming in at even money. So this is all about the guy on the bump for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler, who is in absolutely elite form. 1 total earned run allowed in his last 21.1 innings of work. This includes 6.1 scoreless versus St. Louis in the wild card round, where he allowed 3 base runners. Simply masterful stuff. Great success in Atlanta this season. 2 starts, he allowed just 3 total earned runs, 17 strikeouts to 0 walks. Worth a shot as a much better pitcher here versus Kyle Wright, who famously imploded in the 2020 playoffs versus LA, allowing 7 earned runs in 0.2 innings of work. This man can be rattled, so we will back the better pitcher here. Next up, we go out to the West Coast. This is my favorite bet of the day for Major League Baseball. We're fading Clayton Kershaw. His over-under earned run prop sitting there at 1.5. Boom! I am all over the over for this one. So quite simply, he is not the same pitcher in the playoffs. His playoff ERA for his career, more than 1.5 runs higher than his mark in the regular season. He's at his worst when the games matter most. It's as simple as that. That was on full display in last year's playoffs. 3 earned runs in 1.2 innings of work versus the Brewers. He's allowed at least 2 earned runs in 8 of his last 10 playoff starts. And, I love this about the Padres. They've topped this versus every starter in the playoffs so far. Of course, 7 versus Scherzer, who urinated all over himself in Game 1 of that series. They got 2 across versus DeGrom, 3 versus Bassett, and they got 3 across versus Julio Urias. Beautiful